remember the minute was like a switch was flipped. Was just a kid who grew up strong enough to pick this armor up, and suddenly it fit. God, that was so long ago, long ago, long ago. I was little, I was weak and perfectly naive, and I grew up too quick. No, I won't let you see all that I had to lose, and all I've lost in the fight to protect it. I won't let you in, I swear never again. I can't afford, no, I refuse to be rejected. I wanna break these bones till they're better. I wanna break them right and feel alive. You were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong. My healing, it needed more than time. When I see fragile things, helpless things, broken things, I see the familiar. I was little, I was weak, I was perfect too. Now I'm a broken mirror, but I can't let you see all that I had to lose, and all I've lost in the fight to protect it. No, I can't let you in, I swear never again. I can't afford to let myself be blindsided. I am standing guard, I am falling apart, and all I want is to trust you. Show me how to lay my sword down for long enough to let you through. Oh, here I am, pry me open. What do you wanna know? I'm just a kid who grew up scared enough to hold the door shut and bury my innocence. But here's a map, here's a shovel, here's my Achilles heel. I'm all in, palms out, I'm at your mercy now, and I'm ready to begin. I am strong, I am strong, I am strong enough to let you in. I'll shake the ground with all my might, and I will pull my own heart to the surface for the innocent and for the vulnerable. And I'll show up on the front lines with a purpose. I'll give all I have, I'll give my blood, give my sweat. An ocean of tears will spill for what is broken. I'm shattered porcelain, glued back together again, invincible, like I've never been.
Hi everyone, it is good to be back. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video on this channel. This video is all about the Enneagram Type 8, and what you just heard was a cover of a song I did entitled or called 8 by Sleeping at Last. He did a series of songs for all the Enneagram types, and he's really my main inspiration for painting this Enneagram series. So that's why I wanted to, kind of put his song in my video. So please go look at his channel, see what his music is all about. You might like it. I certainly do. And yeah, this song also was the first time I've ever made music on my own. So I really, for the first time, I think it's not too bad. Like for the first song I've ever done, this is the first time I'm ever edited music or whatever you want to call it, what I did to make this song. Yes. So yeah, I had fun doing it. I do. Hopefully I can do this for all the others. So with that, I would like to now just talk about what the Enneagram Type 8 is all about. And to do so, I'm going to read something from the Enneagram Institute. I think they summarize what the Enneagram types are like very clearly and easy for us to understand. So let's read what they said. They said that 8s are self-confident, strong, and assertive, protective, resourceful, straight-talking, and decisive, but can also be egocentric and domineering. They feel that they must control their environment, especially people, sometimes becoming confrontational and intimidating. 8s typically have problems with their tempers and with allowing themselves to be vulnerable. So they want to be self-reliant, to prove their strength and resist weakness, to be important in their world and to dominate the environment and stay in control. Okay, so that's what 8s are all about. And I hope you could have figured that out from hearing the lyrics of the song I just sang. All right, it hopefully also summarized what 8s are all about. So yes. So let's talk about the piece and what I did. So this piece really evolved over the months that I was painting it for. I had so many ideas, and I have trashed so many ideas. I've thrown away so many ideas as well. One particular idea, I think the main idea that I've actually thrown away, was that I wanted the piece to be about this king, who obviously a king shows power, so that was the easiest thing to guess right there. This king who would be sitting on a throne, well, probably not a throne, but like on a chair or something like that, and there'll be a person, one of his many subjects, appealing to him for help or so on and so forth. And I thought that would have been the best way, like some majestic scene. So it would be in a palace, with some interesting surroundings that shows his wealth. And also I wanted to show the person being as I don't know, downcast and in despair as possible, and in need of saving. What the 8 specialize in, or they hope to specialize in, helping others in that way and controlling the situation. So I wanted to create that scene. But as you can see, that's not the piece you see here, because that was just not working out. I don't know, a part of me felt like it was probably too much, or just too obvious. Sometimes you don't want to be too obvious. That, and I just wasn't having fun painting it. It was boring for me to paint, very boring to paint that scene. So I decided to just throw it out the window and just start painting something just off the top of my head. But one thing that remained the same in all of the plans that I had was that I wanted to have some symbolism in the piece. For example, I wanted to use specific colors to show meaning that reflects, or to show something that reflects who the 8s are. And the colors I chose were black and red. Black showed the power, wealth, mystery, strength of the 8th, while the red shows their passion, their aggression, right? And all of that good stuff. I also wanted scales, like actual scales that you weigh things on, and triangles in the piece, but as you can see, there are None of those are in this piece. You won't see any triangles and you won't see any scales. The triangles would represent like the action and I forgot the other thing that it represents. Why did I forget? Anyway, it represents something very interesting. Was it? It was not strength. No, it wasn't. I forgot. Anyway, wait, those represent something that's very important to it. And the scales shows the justice, right? The justice side of it. They want to always fight for what's right and what's good in their eyes and to defend people. They are the defenders of all the other types, in my opinion. Maybe that opinion is wrong, but that's what I think. And yeah, so those were the symbols I wanted to be in this piece. I got rid of the triangles and the scales. They just weren't working out because they were supposed to fit in the scene that I created, that I was going to do, but I decided no, it's not looking good at all. So I just decided that I'm going to make sure whatever piece I do has black in it, probably by making it a dark piece, right? And red. Doesn't matter what I do after that. And then I just started painting and started drawing, and without thinking about things too deeply, I was listening to the song 8 by Sleeping at Last while painting this. And wherever, the feelings took me, I just went with it. I just went. And this is what came out of it. And I think this is a much better idea. I had much more fun doing it as well. I mean, looking back, there are many things I would have done differently, especially how I painted the guy on the chair. This is still a king, I guess, on the chair. It looks a bit stiff. Definitely does. You can see that I'm not good at painting people with this one, but I'll get better soon, so I won't worry too much about it. Yeah. But yeah, so with that, I started painting, and it just came together the way how it did here. I wanted it to be a dark piece, so I thought it would be interesting to have some interesting sources of light. Okay, I said interesting twice. But that's what I thought. It would have been interesting to have that kind of light source. But one thing that came out of that was something I didn't really think about while painting. The flame that he has in his hand, you could almost, now I'm looking at it and I think it's like it's his vitality or his strength, his passion, his aggression, all in his hand. And look how small it is. In reality, as much as it seems that it's a great force that probably moves the world or shakes the earth below our feet, it really isn't. It's just a small flame. It's just your small flame. And the way how he's holding it and looking at it so in such a solemn way, I guess, or solemnly, he's not really happy. He's not really angry either. Generally you'd say 8s can be really aggressive or whatever, but he's probably realizing the fact that yes, as much as you want to always be the protector, or you don't want to be seen as weak, you actually do have a vulnerable side, right? And I think that's good. I think deep down it really encapsulates what it can be or what they are, maybe. Yeah. So moving on, the lizard in the piece also has no significance to what 8s are. It's just there. So if you thought it was something special, it's not. It's actually there to make me feel good about painting. I just drew a fire lizard, and I just ran with it. I just thought it was cool to have a fire lizard in the piece, and it would be another interesting source of light for the piece, to shed some light on this guy's darkness. So yeah, I really liked painting this one. But if you really think about it, if you had a king and he's an 8, he probably would have a fire lizard. Maybe. But yeah, so that's that with 8. Oh, the pieces for at least Enneagram pieces that I'm trying to paint, they're taking much longer than I had hoped, because unlike my other pieces that I just do because I want to draw a blue sky today. Yeah, let's draw a blue sky. I want to draw a guy today. I want to draw a pretty girl or pretty guy. You know, doesn't really have much thought behind it. I just want something to look good on the page. But these pieces, I try to really think about how I can reflect the personality types, or whatever, the types, the different types in the piece as accurately as I can, or how I see them. So it takes me a long time to conceptualize the idea and then to execute it, because I take so long to conceptualize the idea, it's almost as if it needs to be perfect by the time I'm done, you know? But it can't really, perfection is not a thing, so we can always get over that. So at some point I had to call this piece done and forget it, and forget about trying to make it something that it won't be, and I'll just do better in the next one. I'll do better when I do 7, which hopefully one day I'll start it. So that's it from me today, everyone. Thank you all for coming. My last video, I talked about how I had something I was really working on for this video, and if you couldn't tell, it's the song. Yes, I was working on the song. That's why I didn't post this video earlier. The song took me a while to do, so yes. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for listening, and please like, subscribe if you do like this video and my channel and so on, and hopefully you'll be back for more next time. Keep drawing, keep painting, keep learning, keep honing your craft, you know, don't give up, always keep at it, and have a great day as well, wherever you are. All right, bye.